What is up, everybody? It's Cody with Blood Money MMA Bets, and I'm back with another full card prediction. This is for Dana White Contender Series Week 9, and it's a pretty decent fight card. We got a lot of big favorites on this card. There's, I believe, 3 giant favorites, and then a couple kind of closely lined fights. But them two closely lined fights should be good. Even the big favorite fights should be good. I don't know if some of them dudes should be as big of favorites as they are. Some sloppy heavyweights. We got some technical heavyweights. A bunch of good fights. But for people that haven't been here or haven't been here for a little bit, my name is Cody with Blood Money MMA Bets. And what I do is I break down each fight card for the UFC, and I'll do these Dana White Contender Series when that's in season. And I'm going to give you my best bet, my best breakdown prediction of the fight. And then you'll be able to make better choices, or maybe to solidify a choice you had or whatever. But appreciate anybody that comes out and checks these out. If you could, either now or on your way out, hit that like button for me. Drop a comment, to help the algorithm. I don't care if it's an emoji or a W or whatever. That'll help me out a lot. I took a couple months off to hang out with my daughter during summer, and I definitely lost my spot in the algorithm. So if everybody can help me out and do that kind of stuff for me, man, that would be awesome. If you want to get my bets and you want to get my recaps and all my different stuff that I do that on Twitter and Instagram. You can follow me at Blood Money MMA Bets for that. And on Wednesdays, me and my boy Johnny K Picks, we do a show called Defend Your Units, where we give you our best bet, jokes on the fights, and we interact with the chat. Man, it's the most interactive chat in the game. So if you want to come be heard, talk to us, give us your best bets and all that on a Wednesday night at 7 p.m., we'll be there. Either be on my channel or Johnny K Picks channels. Enough of all that. Let's get into these fights, man, and figure out some good spots and who's going to win. First fight is in the men's flyweight division. We got 2 dudes out of Australia fighting that are actually really good. They're highly ranked there. It's kind of weird that they have them fighting each other on the Contender Series, but it is what it is. We got Sean Gauci versus Anthony Drilich. Sean Gauci is 9-1, currently sitting at -190, 28 years old. Reach and height is not available, but he's probably about an inch taller than Drilich, with about an inch or 2 of reach. Drilich is 8-1, currently sitting at +155, 30 years old, 5'5" with a 65-inch reach. And I'm pretty impressed with both of these guys. I like Gauci. He has really good wrestling, really good jiu-jitsu. You've seen he fought Steven Urseg back in 2017, but Urseg was still good back then. Both of them were. They were both young back then. And Gauci was able to actually out-wrestle Urseg, who is a Australian national wrestling champ, and with excellent jiu-jitsu. And Gauci was able to land takedowns on him, get a little bit of control time, not a ton, but a decent amount of control time on Urseg, who, like, I watched him fight Cody Haddon, Urseg and Haddon, and Urseg was the one winning the wrestling exchanges there. But Gauci, like I said, good wrestling, good jiu-jitsu, but he's got really good striking. He's got powerful right hand that's super accurate, decent decent kicks, excellent lead left hook to the body and the head. He'll throw in combo and come up from the body to the head, which I like that a lot. But like I said, really, really, really good pop in his right hand, man. Knocked the last couple people he's fought out cold. And he's got really good cardio and really good toughness. That's what he showed in the Urseg fight. Drilich, same thing, man. He's got pretty good wrestling himself. He's got pretty good jiu-jitsu. I don't think his wrestling's better than Gauci. I don't think his jiu-jitsu is better than Gauci. He's southpaw striker that's always backing up, but he's trying to pull you into his power, and counter you with the big shot. He's got a powerful left, straight left that he knocks dudes out cold with too. Both these guys, like I said, are pretty well-rounded, good fighters. They're younger guys, 30 and 28 years old, and you can tell they've been fighting their whole lives. In this fight, I'm going to favor Gauci. I'm going to say that the striking's pretty even. I'm going to say Gauci might throw a little bit more, and he's going to be the one coming forward, but I think Gauci's going to be the one that will land the takedowns. If somebody does get the grappling going, it'll be Gauci. So give me Gauci in a very close decision. Next fight is in the men's welterweight division. We got Islam Dulatov versus Vanilto Antunes. Islam is 10-1. I'm always bad with these names, dude. Islam is 10-1, currently sitting at -560. 6 foot, reach unavailable, but his arms are long. Antunes is 16-6, currently sitting at +400. 29 years old. His reach in that ain't available, but I would say that he's around 6'2". He's a pretty tall dude too, with pretty good reach. Islam Dulatov, man, this dude is intense. He's aggressive. He's got 10 wins, 5 subs, 5 KOs. His boxing is phenomenal. He's got very fast hands and he's very accurate. And he can throw like a 8-punch combination, and he doesn't wind up. He's just throwing perfectly straight and he hits the chin, man. He even punched this one dude in the nuts, and when he's like, oh, like that, he hits the guy with like a 4-piece combination. And the guy ended up still fighting. It was crazy, but he's very aggressive, man. He goes for the kill in the first round. He's got 9 first-round finishes and 1 finish. I believe it was the other one was in the early in the second. He's hittable because he gets very reckless when he's trying to finish a guy, and he slows down a little bit. Like the guy that he punched in the nuts and then hit him. He dropped the dude like 3 times and tried to finish him so many times, but he was gassed by the end of the first round. If he didn't get the finish in the first round, that fight could have got weird. And it was against a guy that was like 20-10. But like I said, very tall guy, excellent boxing. He's got a little bit of pro boxing experience. His offensive and defensive wrestling look good, and his jiu-jitsu looks pretty good. And he's got heavy elbows on top, good ground and pound on top. His opponent, Antunes, this dude's a striker. He's like I watched one of his fights. They said he was a blue belt against he fought one of these dudes, and they said that he was Neto, his last fight, and they said that he was just a blue belt. But his striking is good, man. He's very powerful, decent takedown defense, and good striking. Like I said, he's got good power in both of his hands and his feet. He's got 16 wins with 14 KOs and 1 submission. And most of his wins are in the first round. You see it knockout in the first round. He goes out and gets in a brawl. This fight's going to be exciting because both of these dudes love a good brawl. Both of these dudes have finished pretty much all of their wins. And they're both going to go in there and just scrap. I like the under 1.5 all day. I like Islem to get the win because I've seen Antunes has been finished in all 6 of his losses. So he's got 2 TKO losses, 4 submission, but his durability is just not up there with Dulatov. But Dulatov gets tired and Dulatov gets hit. So be very careful in betting that. And instead of betting Dulatov at like minus 560, I would just look at the under. And if you can get the under 2.5 at minus minus 560, I'd rather bet that because one of these dudes is finishing the other. I'm going to say Islem does get that first round KO because, like I said, I've seen Antunes get knocked out before. But it should be a crazy scrap while it lasts. Next fight is in the men's heavyweight division. We got Mario Pinto versus Lucas Camacho. Pinto's 8-0, currently sitting at minus 650, 26 years old, 6'5", with a 79.9-inch reach. Lucas Camacho's 6-0, currently sitting at plus 420, 31 years old. He's probably about 6'6" with the 80-inch reach because he's taller than Pinto, actually. Pinto, I don't know why he's minus 640. It's kind of crazy to me because he's like a low output, smooth boxer. But he's like low output. Like he'll throw a jab out and just touch your face, but he doesn't really throw with a ton of power for being how big and intimidating he is. He does have, like I said, a really nice jab. He's got nice leg kicks when he uses them. I've seen him go 5 rounds with the lower level guy and show pretty good cardio and toughness. That was against this Kasim Aris. But, man, these dudes are very low level, the people that he's fighting. That dude was from Germany, but he was just like a little tank of a guy, but he wasn't good at fighting. He was 37 years old. Then he fought this dude. If you go watch this fight, it's crazy. This guy's 6'9" with the 86-inch reach, 86.6-inch reach, and he's just like all big, but he's not good at fighting. He's just a big giant dude. He was pulling guard and stuff like that. But he's fought low-level competition. And like he's low output and he's going 5 rounds with guys that aren't that good. He doesn't offensively wrestle. He's got okay takedown defense. It's not really good actually, but he does have a pretty good get up game. And he seems to have pretty decent cardio, but I've seen him he actually got rocked and hit with a knee and almost finished against that Sehik dude, Benjamin. And that guy's 7-5 now. And I've seen him get hit with some good shots against this Aris guy. Man, I really don't understand why the guy's minus 640. Now he's going to be fighting Lucas Camacho, who's a big dude. He's 6-0 himself, and he's a finisher, man. I watched him getting some crazy brawls with some other big-ass giant heavyweights, man, and he comes out on top. He's a junkyard dog. He's finished 5 of his 6 wins, 4 of them by 3 by KO and 2 by choke. I believe that's it. Yeah, 3 by KO, 2 by choke. And the dude's dangerous, man. He on the feet, he's very durable. He's got good forward pressure. He's always coming forward and throwing a lot of volume at you. And he gets hit, but man, he's very durable. And when he hits guys back, they don't really like it. Decent offense. He's going to have the better offensive and defensive wrestling here. He's going to have the better grappling. And the striking, like, is going to be pretty even. Now, I can see in that area why Pinto's the favorite, because Pinto is the cleaner striker, right? Like he's definitely the cleaner striker, but I don't think he's the more powerful striker. I don't think that he throws a lot of output. And I don't even think he's that great of a striker like that. I don't care. People can make fun of me. I don't know why that dude is fucking minus 560. I honestly don't. He's not a dominant grappler. He's not even a dominant striker. I'll take Lucas Camacho in a dog fight, man. That he might. I've seen Pinto get hurt. He might be able to get hurt. Give me Lucas Camacho, the other undefeated big dude. Like I said, his striking ain't as clean, but he's a junkyard dog, and he puts a ton of volume on you, and he turns it into a dog fight. And I think he can have the better grappling here. So I'm taking Lucas Camacho. It is what it is. Give me Lucas Camacho. I'm not that high on that Pinto, dude. I did not think he was that good. Like he doesn't even, he's low output striker that doesn't throw with power, and he's not a great grappler. So we're like minus 600. It better be like freaking Artem Vakhitov or whatever here in the end, because it's crazy to me. Mario Pinto is not that good, guys. Men's lightweight, Kody Steele versus Chasen Blair. Kody Steele is 6-0, currently sitting at minus 240. 29 years old, 5'9" with reach not available. Chasen Blair is 6-2, currently sitting at plus 190, 5'10", age not available. This should be a freaking good fight. Kody, both these guys are pretty well-rounded fighters. Kody Steele has good wrestling. He's got really good grappling. He's had like 50 grappling matches outside the UFC before he turned into the MMA fighter. He was doing all grappling. And he's good at grappling. He's a big, strong kid with good striking, good power. He's got pretty good boxing, excellent forward pressure. Like I said, good wrestling, good defensive wrestling. He's got good jiu-jitsu. He's got good ground and pound. The only thing that I really don't like about him, and he's got good cardio and very good toughness, is he's very hittable, and he's kind of slow and stiff standing because he's so muscular. But like I said, he does throw. He might get hit twice, but he's going to hit you one time harder, like you've seen against Nico Echeverry, where Echeverry was taking off on him and was just a lot faster than him. But when he slowed down a little bit and they got to the same speed, Kody Steele started hitting him with some big shots. He's got some decent fights on the regional scene, but not really high level stuff. The Nico Echeverry fight was pretty good. They fought at 170 though. But yeah, man, he's good. He's well rounded. He's good. Chasen Blair, I like this kid too, man. He has good striking. He's very mobile. He's got really good movement, really good feints. He's throwing kicks with both legs, switching stances, throwing strikes out of both stances. He's got really good wrestling background himself, and he's got good jiu-jitsu. He's powerful and he's dangerous everywhere. He's finished all of his wins, all 6 of his wins. He's finished them triangle, armbar, and right hook. He's got, like I said, good power in his kicks, good power in his hands, dangerous everywhere. And this is a tough fight. It's a tough fight to call. I know Kody Steele is the favorite in this fight. And the reason I'm picking Kody Steele is I think Chasen Blair, this is a fight that you want to bet live, because I think Chasen Blair, he comes out hard in that first round. He's going to be way faster, and he's going to be doing a lot more stuff. And he's probably going to land on Kody Steele, and he's going to definitely win that first round, in my opinion. But then he slows down as the fight goes. If you go watch the split decision loss that he had, he dominates the first round, comes out in the second and third, slows down, and they're really close. I think against Kody Steele, the same thing happens. He comes out, wins that first round, and then starts slowing down, and Kody Steele's forward pressure and striking is eventually going to take over. Cody may land some takedowns and grappling in the second and third round, but I think that he can just beat him with the striking and stop any of Chasen's like random shots. Once Chasen slows down to Cody's level, like I said, Cody's going to take over. But it's a tough fight because I believe Chasen 100% wins that first round, and then Cody's got to convincingly win them second 2 rounds, because we know how shitty the judges are, man. You cannot trust judges, and I think that this fight most likely goes to the judges because both dudes seem pretty tough, but cannot let it go to the judges. Main event in the men's heavyweight division, we got Artem Vakhitov versus Islem Masraf. Artem is 2-1, currently sitting at minus 600, 33 years old, 6'1" with a 74.5-inch reach. Islem is 3-0, currently sitting at plus 380. 6 foot, reach unavailable. And if you don't know Artem, this is the dude that has beat Alex Pereira in kickboxing. He's the last man to beat Alex Pereira in kickboxing. They fought a couple times and had some really good kickboxing matches, but this dude's a kickboxing phenom. He's 2-1 in MMA. His one loss is when he fought a lower level guy, and the guy, they had some awkward grappling exchanges, and the guy went to throw him, and Artem landed on top of the mount, but he hurt his elbow in the process, so that's his one loss. But man, this dude is a freaking phenom in striking, man. His striking's phenomenal. I think I just said that, but his kick game is awesome. He has powerful leg kicks with both legs, inside and out. Fast, powerful head kicks with both legs. Like I said, he's beat Alex Pereira in kickboxing and then lost the split decision to him. But he hadn't fought in kickbox for like 2.5 years when he lost that split decision. But his hands are phenomenal too. Super fast, super power, throws both hands with power, can hit you with the left hook to the body, come up to the head with the right hook and put you out. Just dangerous, man. This dude is filthy in striking. He's very, very durable. I've seen him get hit with giant knees from Alex Pereira, get hit with everything in 5 rounds of kickboxing with Pereira and able to just still get the win and just tough as shit. Islem, if you don't know this dude, if you remember a PFL a couple months ago where a dude came out, big old giant black dude, the heavyweight, came out all lackadaisical and was just like nothing, like he didn't want to fight. And then this dude kicked him in the head and put him out. That's this dude. This is the dude that kicked the guy in the head that was acted like he didn't want to fight or whatever it was. And he kicked him in the head and put him out in 10 seconds. But it's hard to find a lot of tape on this dude. He's got good striking. He's got okay takedown defense. This fight ain't going to the ground, though. Okay takedown defense. He's got a opportunistic guillotine choke for when people try to take him down. Like you got this Azamat Ababakunov guy, but that guy's not good. Got him in the guillotine. But like I said, Artem ain't trying to take him down. This is going to be a striking match. And Islem has good kicks, good front kicks, good head kicks. He's very agile. He's going to be tough. He's going to be there to fight, that's for sure. But he's not going to be on the level of Artem. And this is going to be a striking match. Islem does not grapple. So this is going to be a striking match, man. I'm favoring Artem all day in that. This guy is phenomenal, world-class kickboxer. And like I said, I think when he comes to the UFC, he's going to go down to the 205-pound division because, you know, he's fighting a heavyweight right now. And he's a little chubby at that weight, but he's still a badass fighter. And I see him getting the knockout here at some point, hurting him with leg kicks, hitting him with some big punches and getting the knockout. But yeah, man, I appreciate everybody that checked out this breakdown. I hope you like this breakdown. We got one more week of Dana White Contender Series, and then it's just UFC from here on out. But yeah, man, if you're new here or if you're, like I said, you've been here, please hit that like button on your way out. Leave a comment. Show your boy that you want him to make some more of these videos so I know, and I keep making them, keep putting in the time. But I appreciate everybody that hangs out with me, everybody that checks these videos out, everybody that supports me in any way. I will see you guys on Wednesday night, man. Come be heard in the chat.